During the month of May, we are celebrating and honoring Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders who are breaking barriers. Today, we introduce you to a San Francisco father and business owner who's now living a double life as an internet sensation. KRON 4's Vicki Liviakis introduced us to your Korean dad.
Maybe you've seen him on TikTok.
Hey, I'm your Korean dad. You want me to order some food?
He's Your Korean Dad, Nick Cho.
Kimchi!
Your Korean Dad is an internet sensation with millions of followers. So we followed Nick to San Francisco and his charming coffee house called Wrecking Ball.
Coffee's fantastic. Coffee's about people.
And since it's been a wrecking ball of a year, it seems only fitting to down a cup with Nick and talk about coffee, food, and what makes Your Korean Dad so wildly popular.
My followers are from every walk of life, every race, gender, sexual orientation, even like international. I think that there's something about what I'm putting out there that appeals to people. I gotta admit, like, I don't understand all of it.
Let me make you one of my favorite mealtime secrets. It's a super easy Korean barbecue.
For me, saying that I'm Korean, I'm really trying to, I'm kind of giving away the secret in a way, that I'm trying to really normalize the idea of every American comes from somewhere.
Okay, let's go.
People look at you like you're the new Mr. Rogers.
I'm a huge Mr. Rogers fan, and I take that really seriously. That's a big responsibility, even if I don't completely accept it 100%. But I know what people mean by that. It's a certain sort of figure that people haven't seen out there in a while. It just worries me that so much of social and political conversation is really about what we're against. We're not for that. We're not for this, we're not for that. And the whole, what are you for?
I just want to say, I'm so proud of you.
I start out most of my videos going like this. It's like a little head pat. I like being touched on the head. Something that I always liked when my parents did. And so it's just a little sign of affection, just virtually.
Hey, I'm your Korean dad.
Your Korean Dad shows you how to make curry rice, for instance.
I'm gonna make curry rice.
He dispenses fatherly advice and friendly encouragement, something we could all use.
So glad I got to share this little mealtime hack with you.
It became popular in Korea, called finger hearts. So it makes like a little heart shape, if you could imagine it over your fingers. It's a tiny heart. You can do hand hearts bigger. Yeah, you can
sure, your Korean dad might teach you how to make a good cup of coffee or cook up chicken nuggets.
That's right, I baked some chicken nuggets.
But his secret recipe is sincerity that feeds the soul.
Offering myself up as your Korean dad is really, for me, it is an act of love. And it's rewarding in terms of the feedback that I get, but for me, I'm really just focused on like, what do people want? What do people need? What do they need to feel? What do they need to hear? And figuring out different ways of delivering that. It's a lot like being a parent.
In San Francisco, Vicki Liviakis, KRON 4 News.
Join us Sunday, May 30th at 6:30 p.m. right here on KRON 4 for an Asian Pacific Heritage Month special show.
Our 30-minute special features inspiring stories of Bay Area people making an impact in the Asian community.
You can also check out the stories online at KRON4.com. Again, join us this Sunday at 6:30 p.m.